Tanya joins us in the studio now. What's Cellino's reaction been?
Well, we're just getting through the transcript of a long interview that he's done with our colleagues at BBC Sport website. He talks about being exhausted by the whole process. He says, the only thing that hurts me is that I know I am not a dishonest person. How can I feel to go against someone who doesn't trust me? When asked whether he was going to appeal, he doesn't answer that question directly, but talks about the perception of him. He also says, interestingly, about the Football League, they tried all the way to say no, not because they think there is a right answer, but just to protect themselves from the decision. So a quite emotional Cellino, but he doesn't answer directly the question as whether he will appeal. If he does, he has 14 days to lodge that.
It's all a bit of a mess, isn't it? What happens next then?
Well, let's, for argument's sake, say that Cellino does not buy it. They need a buyer. They have massive debts, Leeds United. We think Cellino has put in upwards of £6 million and he's been bankrolling the club. Together Leeds, which was the group of local businessmen with the likes of Gary Verity, Adam Pearson involved, headed by Mike Farnan, we're expecting them to make a statement within the next 24 to 48 hours. But if they are going to talk to GFH Capital, there's going to need to be somebody in between them, because there is a lot of bad blood between them and the current group running the club. But to put it mildly, they need a buyer. They are losing £1 million a month. Cellino's been bankrolling it. Andrew Flowers, who's going to buy it, was bankrolling them before that. So they do need a buyer sooner rather than later. But at the moment, it is a bit of a mess.
OK.
Well, let's move to matters on the pitch and a look at some of our winners from the weekend and a reflection on celebrations at Bramall Lane. Here's Shamir Masri. Well, on to Rugby League, and 2 months after going into administration, the future of the Bradford Bulls remains in the balance. A consortium including the former player Abia Koku is the night. Now in boxing, Sheffield's Kid Galahad will set his sights on yet another belt after adding the European title to his collection on Saturday night. The 24-year-old who boxes at... That is it from me. It is lovely to see you both back safe and sound, and many congratulations.
Missing that tandem though, aren't you?
I don't think he is.
But 100